Hey everyone, this is Rich from Rich CC Bets. Hope you all are doing great. It's been a while. I'm finally back from the Disney cruise and Disney World. It was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I had a great time with the family, a great time with the kids. I didn't have any service on the cruise, and so I came back to a lot of Lorcana news. A lot of stuff happened at D23, which was pretty crazy in an amazing way for Lorcana, and so I absolutely love all the announcements, and I've been able to, I think, mostly catch up to a lot of the news and content out there on YouTube of what actually happened. But one of the things that no one seems to really be talking about, and maybe in my mind I'm like overhyping it, but to me maybe and maybe it's just because I came back from the park and I'm on that like Disney high, but it is the introduction of Figment the Dragon to Lorcana. And so before I dive into that, if you're new to the channel, my name is Rich. I love Disney, Lorcana, and numbers and data. And if you like that kind of stuff, this is the place for you. So make sure to stick around and subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. But Figment the Dragon. I grew up in California. Figment really doesn't mean too much to me because I never went to Disney World. But at Epcot, he is like the mascot of the park. He has his own ride. You see his merchandise all over the place with backpacks, ears, plushes, shirts, etc. You name it, he's got it. And he's having his first card inside of Disney Lorcana. And so it is an action card. It's called Creative Inspiration, which, if you know anything about Figment, it's like figment of your imagination is kind of where the naming comes from it. And so he's just kind of creative and always creating new things. And so it fits really well. And his ability is just to draw 4 cards. I don't think this card's going to be too playable, but I do think this card is going to be in demand. And I think this card is going to start, what's the word I'm looking for? We're going to start to see a lot more big Disney adults, like park fanatics, coming into Lorcana, I think, because of it. Because, like I mentioned, people love Figment, and the only way to get a Figment card in like this promo style is by attending the Epcot Festival of the Arts event next year in 2027. I could be wrong, but I think this is the very first time we see the introduction of something in the parks to Lorcana, because Figment, he doesn't have his own show, he doesn't have his own movie, and so like everything in Lorcana has been based off of a show or a movie in the Disney sphere or in the Lorcana like realm. But this is the first time they're pulling from a Disney park, and I think they can start to do a lot of things with this. I made a video like a year or two ago where I talked about how awesome it would be if there were like Disneyland or Disney World themed rides as locations, like Big Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, the big golf ball at Epcot, so on and so on. And they have abilities where like if you play a park character, you can gain additional lore on this location or something like that. I think it would be really cool, and stuff like that is what would bring a lot more people into the game, into the hobby. And so this could be the catalyst to start bringing more and more people into Lorcana. We saw the success of the original Epcot event. I want to say it was last year. Maybe it was at the beginning of this year. I don't know. But we're going to have another event soon. And I think just more and more people, because Figment's there and a lot more locals love Figment, more and more people are going to be going to try to get that card. New players, people that are already in the game, and we're going to see this card be kind of expensive because of that. But like I said, I'm excited to see what it does as far as other characters go that the parks can, or that Lorcana can bring in from the parks. So 2 examples are Duffy. If you've never heard of him, he's more of a Eastern world sort of thing. So he's at Tokyo Sea. He's the mascot there. I remember when I first went to Disney World like 15 years ago, it was like everywhere. They were trying to like bring him to the West, but I don't know if he stuck around. Maybe he's still there, but like you had Duffy dolls everywhere, to the point of like, we were like, did we miss something? Like, why is this guy everywhere? Duffy shirts, backpacks, hats, everything you can think of as far as merchandise goes. But he's incredibly popular in the East. And so if they were to bring a card for him, you better believe that the Eastern world would be going crazy for that card. The other mascot that we have at Disney parks right now, and obviously we have like Mickey, you know, but I'm not going to include that because he's already been in Lorcana. You have Orange Bird. This one I think is the lesser of the three. Personally, he's the mascot inside of Magic Kingdom, and he's like tied to kind of like Adventureland, and then I think like the Dole Whip area. I forget exactly what it's called. Maybe Sunshine Tree Terrace, maybe. Something like that. But you'll see him walking around the parks. You'll see him on drink cups. You'll see him on backpack shirts again. But like a card like that would bring in a lot of huge parks fanatics into the game. And so I think this opens the door. It's something definitely for us to watch for, to see, do people go crazy for Figment? And does Lorcana start to introduce like real life like parks into its game? I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm a huge parks fan. Like I did the trifecta this year of I went to Disneyland and Disney California Adventure in June. I went on Disney Cruise in August, and then finished off with a couple of days at Disney World. And I by no means classify myself as a Disney adult. You can go ahead and do that, but I just love the parks, and it was our 10-year anniversary, and we want to do something fun this past week. So that's all I got for you. I'm excited to see what, again, Lorcana holds in the future. I think it's on an amazing trajectory with the collector boxes, with the new sets. We got the new Mickey, maybe iconic. I think it's an Enchanted, the hot dog one, but super excited with where this game is going to be going. And I am absolutely thrilled with Lorcana, both as an investor, as a collector, and a player. And so that's all I got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I should be back with more regular content now that I'm back and kids are starting school, so I'll have a little bit more of a routine and time to be able to record. But just wanted to put something out for you pretty quickly and give my thoughts. So that's all I got. See you all in the next video. Take care.